Got a funny cartoon here for the video. I'll move out of the way so you can take a look at it. Stellar better than Visa? Yep, we're gonna explore that and so much more today. I've got a bunch of Stellar news for you. It's gonna be a great week this week. Lots of buying opportunities and lots of juicy bits are coming out this week. So it's time to pay attention and get caught up with the Stellar news. All right, so we're going to start us off with the big news regarding Moneygram. Yes, a lawsuit has been filed against Moneygram through the New York Attorney General. Did Moneygram provide the correct service to its customers? And you know what? We're going to get to that at the end because it is a big point. But I first want to get to this. So a few months ago, Congress was like, hey, you know what, crypto, we're coming after you and we're going to come after you because of energy uses. I have a couple articles up on the screen, and don't worry, any article you see in this video is linked in the description below. But I've got two articles up on the screen, and don't worry, they're also shared with the member library section that the channel has. So if you're interested, join the member section. I've got the articles posted up there. But anyways, they've got two articles on energy usage for crypto, and Congress is definitely looking to go after crypto. So now you're saying to yourself, well, wait a minute, how does Stellar fit into all this? And don't you worry, I've got you covered. Diving into energy use on Stellar, blockchain payment efficiency examined. We're going to scroll all the way down past all the cool photos and other juicy stuff, and I am going to show you this section right here that I've highlighted in blue, and I'm going to unhighlight it so you can see it. Energy use per transaction, per Bitcoin transaction, 1,575 kilowatt hours. Ethereum, 107. So Bitcoin, 15 times more energy usage per transaction than Ethereum. Now let's go to Visa, right? Because we want to tie this into something that's used globally, something that we want Stellar to grow into, right? A Visa-esque performance usage. Visa, 0.00092 kilowatt hours. And Stellar, yeah, so if you're worried about Congress, right, holding these hearings, going after energy use on crypto, don't worry about that with Stellar. Why? Because Stellar came in at 0.00022 kilowatt hours per transaction. Compare that to Bitcoin's 1,575 kilowatt hours per transaction. That is a stark contrast between the two and is going to put Stellar ahead, especially when it comes to Congress going after energy usage in crypto. All right, so you're probably wondering how much more inefficient is Bitcoin and Ethereum compared to Stellar? Because if Congress is going to go after them, right? They're going to go after the energy hogs out there. So I've got some scary stats up on the screen. First, let's go with Ethereum. All right, so like I said, 107 kilowatt hours per transaction, Stellar 0.00022 kilowatt hours per transaction. Ethereum is almost 500,000 times more energy inefficient than Stellar. Put it another way, for every one Ethereum transaction processed energy-wise, we could have 489,000 Stellar transactions. Put that in front of the face of Congress and see how they feel about Stellar energy usage. But whoa, wait a minute, I've got an even more chilling stat. Do you guys want to know how much energy Bitcoin uses? Yep, I got that one as well. Bitcoin uses 1,575 kilowatt hours of energy per transaction. With Stellar, let's put it this way, that puts Bitcoin at 7.1 million times more inefficient than Stellar. Essentially, for one Bitcoin transaction energy use-wise, just one Bitcoin transaction, you could have 7.16 million Stellar transactions. Now that is a discrepancy on energy usage, and the more Stellar can promote that, the more they're going to show that they are a green energy choice for crypto out there. Now, earlier I talked about Moneygram being sued by the New York Attorney General, and everyone out there was really panicked saying, hey, but wait a minute, when Moneygram got bought out by Madison Dearborn, is this going to now start pulling, movement away from Stellar? Is Madison Dearborn going to choose a different chain? What's going to happen to Stellar? Well, we learned that when Moneygram was bought out by Madison Dearborn, shortly after, just a couple days after, Stellar announced that they had a third partnership with MoneyGram, Stellar, and that third company, all right? That was after the partnership buyout was announced. So now let's get to this lawsuit, because I know you guys are wondering, wait a minute, how does this lawsuit affect Stellar and MoneyGram? Well, let's explore that. All right, so I've got the articles up on the screen. MoneyGram sued over timeliness of money transfers to Caribbean residents. You got the New York Attorney General saying, hey, guess what? MoneyGram, you weren't delivering the quality of service that you should to its customers. We're going to see. Now, let's read between the lines on all of this. The most important thing to see about this is that New York waited for MoneyGram to be acquired by a private company with a lot of capital. Why? New York needs the money, baby. Yeah. Do you think they would go after MoneyGram when their stock price is going down? No, they're going to wait when they were bought out by Madison Dearborn. And you know what? I am not concerned with this at all. Why? Because of two reasons. Number one, lawsuit, drop in the bucket. Not even caring about this. In fact, this is more of a political leveraging point to try to get MoneyGram and Madison Dearborn to kind of play on their side. And we can see this because we've seen this through several different things in the crypto market. But the other reason why I'm not upset is because this is now the opportunity for MoneyGram, more importantly, okay, to go, hey, you know what? You're right. Let's go big screen. So here's the opportunity for MoneyGram to say, hey, you know what? In the past, you're right. Our service was not the best. It was not the most timeliness. Money should move like email. You guys are suing us. We get it, New York AG. We got you. But whoa, we got Stellar. And with Stellar, we can clear these transactions near instantaneous. There won't be float of money out there, and we will be able to save and solve all of these problems that this lawsuit addresses. So again, just like with Ripple, right? Think of how the Ripple lawsuit has kept Ripple's name right in the news. It's kind of like free advertising out there. This is the same thing with Stellar and MoneyGram. They just need to take the opportunity to turn this into a positive. Yes, we have a lawsuit. Yes, because service in the past has been slow. It has not been up to par of what the community standards are and what the world needs right now for money movement. But we've got a solution, and the solution is Stellar. Stellar is going to bring us into the next version of MoneyGram, and that will take care of lawsuits like this. That's what we need to see from Stellar and MoneyGram, and that's why I'm excited, because as we start rolling forward, we're going to keep seeing MoneyGram in the news regarding this lawsuit. And we're going to see positive spins come out about how Stellar is going to be used to solve this problem. And what's going to be awesome, this isn't just going to be about MoneyGram either, because think, Western Union and all the other cash remittance services out there have the same problems with MoneyGram when it comes to timeliness and using ACH style services. So MoneyGram, tip of the spear. Why? Because they were bought out by Madison Dearborn. But don't you worry, all the other remittance companies out there, they are going to be going after them as well. And it is going to make Stellar and MoneyGram look like the shining star. Why? Because they've already built this partnership and they've already expanded on it. Now, if you love this kind of content, thank you so much for watching. But I highly suggest you check out my boondocking video right here. Yep, I made a boondocking video. My wife and I did some stealth camping in the Subaru. We're going to be doing more here soon. I've got more gear coming. But check that video out, and I will catch you all later.